Welcome to the COVID-19 update for today, Tuesday, September 20, 2022. And as usual, we'll be speaking with the Minister of Health, Dr. Frank Anthony, on COVID-19 and some of the issues in the health sector of BAM. Dr. Anthony, thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me. Well, over the last 24 hours, we had 70 new cases. We currently have 114 cases across the country. So that's what we're tracking right now. But again, the 17 cases that we discovered over the last 24 hours, these are persons who would have tested at our facility, and it's an underestimate perhaps of how many infections we have in the country. Again, a lot of people might have flu-like symptoms, but if they don't test, then we cannot confirm that they have COVID. And even if they test and don't report it, then we don't have those numbers. So while 17 is relatively low, again, we believe it's an underestimate of how many cases we have currently. Well, we have been seeing a downward trend. Right now we have 6 persons in hospital. We have one of those persons in the ICU. So there has been a downward trend. Well, there are a couple of things. One is that the current strain that is circulating, most people do not get a severe form of the infection. And those that we have seen that are coming into the hospital are basically older people with comorbidities, and in many instances, they have not been vaccinated, or maybe they haven't taken a booster. So again, there are people with various vulnerabilities, and these vulnerabilities include age, it includes other illnesses. So if you fall within that category, it is advisable that you make sure that you have your boosters. Well, we have sensitized our airport staff. At each one of the ports of entry, we do have staff from the ministry that is assigned to these ports of entry, and we have sensitized them to the signs and symptoms of monkeypox. It's not a very sensitive method in terms of detection, because someone can be infected with monkeypox and come through the airport during the incubation period without any outward sign of monkeypox. And then later on, when they're in the country, they can develop signs and symptoms of monkeypox. So while we are on alert, it is very difficult to detect persons unless they have rashes and so forth. But nevertheless, we still have that mechanism in place, and people have been trained to ask questions and so forth.
This has been the COVID-19 update for today, September 20, 2022. For more information, feel free to visit the Ministry of Health's website, health.gov.gy, or DPI's website at dpi.gov.gy. For DPI, I am Shakwan Gill.